What makes you different in the marketplace? What makes you different from everybody else who says they do what you do? I've been in the marketing field for quite some time, and a lot of times people get confused, or it's hard for them to get their mind and arms around what marketing strategy is. A lot of times we like those tactical promotional elements of marketing, the brochures, the websites, the press releases. I'm all for those tactical elements, but they've got to kind of feed up into an overall solid marketing strategy. So defining your ideal client. Where do we start? Well, I think first we start with demographic information. Things like age, educational background, industry, if it's a business, what industry they work in, how many employees they might have, what their revenues are. Things that we can outwardly see about a business or a person. Geographic is the second thing that I would look for to describe your ideal client. If it's a business, where do their clients reside? If it's a person, where do they live? Where do they hang out? Thirdly is behaviors. It's very powerful if you have the opportunity to observe your ideal client behaving, which I know is difficult to do in a lot of ways. Very, very powerful. And fourthly, and perhaps the most important in my mind, are psychographics. What does your ideal client value? What do they fear? What are their pains and frustrations? So if you can understand from your ideal client's perspective what their pain and frustration is, and then build a bridge to your company, your products, and your services and your offerings as to how your products and services can alleviate that pain or frustration, I think that provides tremendous value and impact into your marketing, communications, and sales strategies. So how do I define marketing strategy? Number one, really understanding who your ideal client is. And then number two, identifying and then communicating very simply that one thing that makes your business, your product, or your service different in the marketplace.